Chitlin smells wind turbines. Greetings YouTube, it's Friday, June the 3rd, 2022. Just wanted to give you an update on the wind turbine project, electric bike wind turbine Mark III. So we've borrowed the blade hub off this old motor, which is off a Chinese 500 watt turbine. So the blade hub has been heavily modified using what I call these steel locking collars. A bolt can be threaded into there and that will take care of tightening it up on the drive shaft. This is the current setup of the motor. The new drive shaft, which is 25mm, this one has just gone in. The blade hub will fit on the top here. We have a 28 tooth gear sprocket, which looks very nice. Very nice indeed. And then we've got two more bearings down here. And then we've got this weight, which is a blade balancer. It's just an idea I had. I thought it might be fun to see how that works. We'll know when it goes up. But so far so good, thanks to my mate for coming over and helping with a lot of this stuff. Those are the two sets of blades that are coming off. And these are the blades that are going on. And I really love these. They're off the Chinese 500 watt wind turbine. Quite a big set of blades. I'll get the others so you can see a size comparison. That is a size comparison on the blades. And these blades are a 22mm shaft, which fit on that thing. But we're not using that at the moment. These are the little covers that go over the blades and then are bolted down. I've said this before, but something I'm so glad I did was to put these little bolts in here, which allow the angle of attack to be adjusted. You can see the angle in here. So when the bigger blades go on, I'll drop that down a bit to make the angle higher. But still learning about the effectiveness of this thing that I made, which is a swivel base, which again came off the Chinese wind turbine. It's just been welded on here in a few places. These are the hinges which allow the frame to move up and down. These are two little tails I welded on. They may have to be bigger eventually, I'm not sure. And the other thing I need to tell you is that my mate came round and dug a hole and welded something to go in here, and the wire is going to go through there on the from the winch basically, which yeah, the wire is going to go through there from the winch, and that should be a lot more stable. And we've got 8 of these batteries in total, so that's good. This is the controller I'm going to be running it on when it's pretty windy, because it does have a good internal dump load. When there's only a tiny bit of wind blowing, I'll use this probably with the meter, and I can always use the old school rectifier if need be. The other 2 batteries are in here for now. Blades really need painting before they go on, and more of this needs painting. And some more bolts need putting in there. And when this goes up, we'll remove the magnet. The magnet's causing a kind of slowing down of the left and right movement, but we'll run it without it to start with. And here's another close-up of this device, which is for levelling fence posts, which I put at the top of the tower, just beneath this thing that I've made. And then when the tower goes up, I can use my zoom lens camera to focus in on these, and then we can get it centered. It's a bit of a mess about way of having to do it, but it's because the tower isn't perfectly centered. The tower needs a good lick of paint all the way, and there needs to be some welding down there and concreting eventually. I am interested in the idea of an electric winch, but the problem with an electric winch is if you pull the tower too far over towards us and then it pulls out one of the concrete things at the back, then you've got real problems. So that's going to take a bit more thinking about, but could easily run a electric winch from those batteries, I believe. Get a 24-volt one, it'll be nice and powerful. This one's been very good to me, this winch, very good. It's never failed. Got it off eBay, it's over 10 years old. The date's there. So yeah, that's the update for today. I'm not actually capable of doing anything for the next few days, so hopefully my mate will come over again next week. Thanks again for your help, brother, and then we'll crack on and get this up. There's going to be some low wind days where it's about 8 or 10 miles an hour, and that's what I want to check with the new blades, and hopefully we can make some power. Sweet.